Chapter 4, Esther. When Mordecai perceived all that was done, Mordecai rent his clothes and put on sackcloth with ashes, and went out into the midst of the city, and cried with a loud and bitter cry, and came even before the king's gate, for none might enter into the king's gate clothed with sackcloth. And in every province, whithersoever the king's commandment and his decree came, there was great mourning among the Jews, and fasting, and weeping, and wailing, and many lay in sackcloth and ashes. So Esther's maids and her chamberlains came and told it her. Then was the queen exceedingly grieved, and she sent raiment to clothe Mordecai, and to take away his sackcloth from him, but he received it not. Then called Esther for Hatak, one of the king's chamberlains, whom he had appointed to stand upon her, and gave him a commandment to Mordecai, to know what it was and why it was. So Hatak went forth to Mordecai unto the street of the city, which was before the king's gate. And Mordecai told him of all that had happened unto him, and of the sum of the money that Haman had promised to pay to the king's treasuries for the Jews to destroy them. Also he gave him the copy of the writing of the decree that was given at Shushan to destroy them, to show it unto Esther, and to declare it unto her, and to charge her that she should go in unto the king to make supplication unto him, and to make a request before him for her purpose, for her people. And Hatak came and told Esther the words of Mordecai. Again Esther spake unto Hatak, and gave him commandment unto Mordecai. All the king's servants and people of the king's provinces do now that whichsoever, whether man or woman, shall come unto the king into the inner courts, who is not called. There is one law of his, to put him to death, except of such to whom the king shall hold out the golden scepter, that he may live. But I have not been called to come in unto the king these 30 days. And they told to Mordecai Esther's words. Then Mordecai commanded to answer Esther, think not with thyself that thou shalt escape in the king's house more than all the Jews. For if thou altogether holdest thy peace at this time, then shall their enlargement and deliverance arise to the Jews from another place, but thou and thy father's house shall be destroyed. And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this? Then Esther bade them return Mordecai this answer. Go, gather together all the Jews that are present in Shushan, and fast ye for me, and neither eat nor drink 3 days, night or day. I also and my maidens will fast likewise, and so will I go in unto the king, which is not according to the law. If I perish, I perish. So Mordecai went his way, and did according to all that Esther had commanded him. That concludes Esther chapter 4. Thank you for viewing. I'm trying a little something. I wish somebody would comment on it. I'm very lightly playing some background music that's on YouTube, a YouTube channel called Sleep and Dream Zone. And the title is Deep Sleep Music 24-7. Beat insomnia, meditation music, relaxing music, and it's live right at this moment. So I had it on earlier, and when I started to record, it just left it on for like this, and I think the chapter before, maybe even the chapter before that, 4, 5, and 6. It's on very light, and it's not trying to, not very loud at all either. It can go quite a bit louder. Out of a possible 100, I've got it set at 5. So it can go 95% louder. But it's just something to calm the kitty cats. Bear with me. I'm not trying to take anybody's product other than if I knew how to give a link to it, I would. But I don't know how to do that. But what I can do is just tell you the name like I did. Dream and sleep, or sleep and dream zone. Sleep and dream zone, yeah. That's just wording. Sleep ampersand dream zone. Well, I appreciate their efforts to give us soothing, calming music. And I appreciate God's efforts to give us salvation and words to live by. And may you do for yourself as well as He does for us by listening to Him and His words. And make of them what you will. Let your heart tell you how to behave on them. I'll give you another point. Where 2 or more gathered in my name, there am I in the midst. This is something Jesus said to us as a comfort, a strength, and to remember that we can hide in His strength and hide in His high tower and trust in Him to deliver us. And may you be blessed, and may you bless others and bless God. He likes to be blessed every now and then too. Ta. Oh, and one other name that I forgot to mention earlier or later, whatever, is Yah, one of the names of God. And so far, I haven't heard His name mentioned anywhere in Esther going back from 10 to 4. There's 3 more to go.